Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Robbie Ray is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Riccio. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Carter is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
In is Gerardo Parra. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 3 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep.
And that one right down Main Street. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's come. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Tyler Anderson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
LeMahieu's got it. And there's one down now. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
In now, Daniel Descalzo.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Here's Nolan Arenado. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. 0-1 the count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bounce towards the second baseman. Descalzo charging this one. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Chris Iannetta. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Blackmon going back up onto the balcony and gone. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Parra is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Blackmon is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Coming to the plate now is Manny Tomas. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's a .417 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Into the pool area and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Into the box, Robbie Ray. This is pulled into right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the background. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of people.
1 run scores. Gregorius scores. And a relay home. And he's safe.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The bouncer to the left side. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We've played 2 full. D-backs out in front, 7. So digging in now, Ian Desmond. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hot shot to third. To his left, Sano. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Sano charging in on it, and there's out number 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher number 40, Tyler Anderson.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Tyler Anderson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Number 11, A.J. Pollard.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollard. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Blackman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Tomas. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Chris Carter now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded over to LeMahieu, covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Rockies nothing. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the strike. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here's Descalzo at second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, Gerardo Parra.
In now for Colorado, Gerardo Parra. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Hara is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Robbie Ray. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard ground ball to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. 1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Blackmon. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Now another one hit deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, A.J. Pollock. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackman going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasmani.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Tomas. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Parra going back, still going back. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going as the blowout continues. Stepping in now, Chris Carter. Bullet back up the middle. Blackman is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Sanchez waits on it, makes the play, one away.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop, Trevor.
Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this is handled easily, so quickly two are gone here to start the fifth. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is low, ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robbie Ray. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Blackman is there. 2 gone. Ready now, Daniel Descalso. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
First pitch on its way. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Aaron Judge. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. McMahon moving to his left. And that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. D-backs lead it 15-0. Digging in, Ian Desmond. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 20.
David Dahl will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sliders in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Chris Russin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. Here's Yasmani Tomas. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, it's been a steady 5 for 9. He's taken him deep once.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Lined into right, a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. Here comes the first pitch. To short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Robbie Ray. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Here's Didi Gregorius. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's a perfect 2 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. 7th inning coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 16-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready for another shot now, DJ LeMahieu, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going. Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single. and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still 16-0. Ready for another chance? Daniel Descalso. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Miguel Sano will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Line hard toward right center. That gets down and the inning will continue. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock as he rips it on the ground to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Arizona's on top, 17-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Descalso scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 3rd at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Carter in foul ground. And he brings it in on a warning track.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. So striding in, Yasmani Tomas, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down. Stepping up now, Chris Carter. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter, his second of the game as the blowout continues. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Blackmon. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. D-backs out in front, 18-0. Standing in, Ian Desmond starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Ryan McMahon now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Tony Walters will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Walters A California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year play. Pollard is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
Ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that Hurricane Valley Network is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra metro railroads are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.